Hi everyone, this is first lesson in Flash for us, uh, and the focus would be the Flash workspace or Flash environment. When you start Flash, the first page you get is a startup page, uh, which basically gives you the many of things you can do when you start Flash. You can create Flash using the templates, uh, like for advertising. You can create mobile apps for Android, for example, using Flash, uh, animations, banners, uh, presentations, media playbacks. Uh, you can create Flash movies from scratch using ActionScript 3, 2.0, and other ways as well. Uh, it also allows you to learn via links here, introducing Flash, about symbols, an important part of Flash, timelines and animation, and others. So it provides, the startup page provides the links to learning, links for creating new Flash items, including using templates. You can also open using the startup page. Okay, let's click on create ActionScript 3 and see what we have on the workspace. This part of the workspace is called the stage. The stage is where we place our items who are going to act in our movies and our animations. Graphics, photographs, drawings, animations, movies, text, everything, including sound, would go on the stage. But you can't just place it on the stage. You need to really determine when it's going to be placed on the stage and where. When and where is important with Flash, because you are creating animation, you are creating a movie. For this purpose, it's important we use a timeline as well. The timeline is made up of layers for different items, and also we have frames. So the timeline is made up of layers and frames. On the timeline we can insert frames, and we do have special frames called keyframes. We'll learn what keyframe is and what frame is on the course. But for now, we have keyframes, we have frames. We need to learn about those terminologies. We have the timeline, we have the stage. We have to be able to describe it. We have to be able to explain it, how it works step by step. Another very important part is the property window. We do have actually other panels. The property window is a very important panel which we can switch off here, or we can press, for example, Control F3 to display it. Property, where is it? Yeah, here. Okay, we can press type Control F3 to display it. Control F3, right? Yeah, this is the property. If we click on this part of this, just outside the stage, it's called the paste. We see the property of the stage 555 by 400, for example. We type the size 600, for example, 600 by 8000, not 8000, 800, no, it's better, 800 by 600, so it will give you that feeling of like a widescreen TV. Frames per second is important. How many frames per second? For example, at the moment it's 24. If we change this, I like to change it, always this to 20, so easily on 40 frames, for example, we know it's 2 seconds. We need to really work with the timing, so 20 frames per second. We can specify the target. If you want to target older Flash player, you can uh, Flash Player 10.3. If you are targeting for mobile phones, for example, you can also play target for Air 3.4 Android or the others. You have Air 3.4 for desktop as well, uh, but Flash Player the older one, yeah. But if you are targeting for mobile phones, it's a different matter. There are other ways of creating animations as well, other than Flash, like using HTML5, but you can create HTML5 using Flash as well. So the stage is important, the timeline, properties. There are other panels. One of the important one is the tools here, yeah, and the workspace is also very important. You can set it for animators, yeah, for align, giving you different scenes. The tools is at the top, the timeline at the top. I think the animator would be a nice way of having the layout, the workspace, or the classics. It all depends on what you want to do. If you are going to work on drawings, maybe the classics is better, but this is also about personal preference. So classic or animator is what I recommend for this class. We'll finish here for about the workspace. You need to explore it. You need to look at YouTube's, but you need to really play with it to learn more about the workspace. The next lesson is going to be about using Flash for drawing purpose, also creating simple animations. But this lesson, the first lesson, is finishing here. Thank you.